Gmshawaii. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Teach the word of truth and sincerity. Shalom to my fellow authors across the 4 corners of the globe. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Come out here week in and week out. Prophesy the downfall of America. Prophesy the downfall of the so-called white man, woman, and child. You are the Edomites, the Bible speaks of. According to the scriptures, you and you're leading your nation and you're going into slavery, hardcore violence under the children of Israel. Who are the children of Israel? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. You are the Israelites, the Bible speaks of. And 2/3 also going to be destroyed on this side with the rest of the heathens, starting off the so-called white man, okay, because you're disobedient, okay, because you don't want to hear the word of the Lord. And also, you'll also come out here and prophesy to the elite, to the elect of our nation, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, Seminole Indians, and you Israelites, or you people that go back to the Israelites according to your father's lineage, all right? But you are the Israelites the Bible speaks of, okay? You're not Negro, you're not black, you're not West Indian, you're not Haitian, you're not Native American, you're not Seminole Indian or Mexican. You are the Israelites the Bible speaks of. That's your nationality, all right? This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. This is Ezekiel, the book of Ezekiel, chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me, and when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. Verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation. They have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Let's read that again, verse 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation. They have rebelled against me. How have you rebelled against the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Our people, we rebelled against the Lord by breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments, not adhering to his word through his prophets, okay? Even ultimately to his son, Yahushua. Because the one you ignorantly call God in the Hebrew, his name is Yahweh. And he's a so-called black man with white woolly hair, skin of bronze, as per the scriptures, all right? The one you ignorantly call Jesus, his name is Yahushua. He's also a black man with white woolly hair, skin of bronze, eyes red of fire, okay? All right? And we broke the law, such as commandments. Here's the reason why you blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you people that go back to this lineage, this is the reason why you in the condition that you in. You in the ghettos, you serving your enemies, okay? You in the El Barrios, you on the reservations, you constantly being destroyed, you being killed every day by the so-called police, white man, and black man, and Hispanic man, all right? This is the reason why you're in the lowest state, okay? That lowest state is you catching hell constantly, okay? You sick, okay? Constantly being plagued by all kinds of manners of illnesses, demons, all right? So the Lord sent us out here, just like he sent people and prophets out here, to do what? To speak this word unto you. What is this word? We come out here to speak glad tidings, man, to let you know that we're about to come up out of this condition, okay? No more are we going to be slaves to the so-called white man, woman, and child, or any other heathen nations round about us, all right? No more are we lost of our heritage, man. We come to bring that back to you. So again, Ezekiel 2 and 3, and he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, because that's who this word was sent to. This word was sent to the children of Israel. This word, this book, the Holy Bible, this King James Bible, and I'm reading out of the 1611 version. This book was sent to us, okay? This book is a book of heritage. This book is a book of prophecies. The most important, secondly, this book is a book of laws, statutes, and commandments, 613 to be exact, okay? 613 laws, statutes, and commandments. While the world tells you that the Bible is only 10 commandments, it's 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, all right? That we Israelites were given to live by, okay, and to follow. 613 laws, statutes, and commandments, all right? This book is a book of prophecy, most importantly, because this book telling you you things that's going to happen before it happened. That's what the word prophesy means. The word pro means before, and Safai means to speak, man. So we speaking before. See, 2 and 3. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. Okay? They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. Even unto this very day, okay? Saturday, October, what's today's date? October the, today's date? October 15th, okay? Our people are rebelling against the Lord. How are our people rebelling against the Lord? Because he sent his prophets all across this earth, and we come out here every week in, week out. We on the internet, bringing out edifying videos, breaking down the scripture to you properly, man. Okay? And this is the word of the Lord, all right? Amen. This word is the word of the Lord. It says, and I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. What if you transgression the law? Because what is sin? Sin is the transgression of law. And our people, the Israelites, we've been transgressing the law, breaking the law. What are our people doing? A lot of our people are into homosexuality, lesbianism, murder, drugs, lying, stealing, you know, doing all manners of wickedness, abominations, eating wicked, abominable foods, shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster, just to name a few, all right? Those are laws that the Lord told us not to break. And he gave us statutes to follow. Why did he do that? So that we can live. Huh?
It'll be like Noah. They'll be crying in the end.
That's right, and that's what we're doing. We crying to the
boat or get off.
That's right. That's what we're doing. And what's the boat? The spiritual boat, the spiritual ark. All right? That spiritual ark is going to be taken to a physical ark when the Lord Yahweh Shai comes standing on one of the chariots of the Most High. He's in the chariot of the Most High, which the so-called white man called UFOs. But they are chariots of the Most High, and they do exist. And Esau know they exist, man. Who is Esau? The so-called white man. All right? Okay? So what we doing, like the lady just said, man. She was like, hey, we be out here like Noah was, man. Noah prophesied for over 100 years, man, before the flood came, and nobody listened, man. Only 8 souls were saved, man. You know, and we're doing the same thing now, because according to the scriptures, 144,000 elect men, 12,000 men from each tribe of Israel. Let's get it. Revelations chapter 7, verse 1. Hey, this is Revelations 7 and 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth. And those winds are not talking about the wind that you feel here, man. It's talking about the winds of destruction, all right? Holding the winds on the 4 corners of the holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having a great seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And what they're going to be sealed with? The name of the Most High and the name of his son, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. That's the Lord's name, and that's the Lord's son name, all right? And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Not all the tribes of the children of Edom, not all the tribes of the children of Ammon, not all the tribes of the children of Moab, Japheth, or Elam, or Ishmael, but the children of Israel, 12,000 men from each of the 12 tribes of Israel, starting off from Judah or down to Issachar. You so-called Negro, you are the actual tribe of Judah. You so-called African Americans, Negroes, colored. All right? You so-called West Indians, you so-called Haitians, you're the tribes of Judah, you're the tribes of Benjamin and Levi, all right? You so-called Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, you're the tribes of Syria and Egypt, you so-called Guatemalans, Panamanians, you're the native Indian descent, you are the tribes of Zebulon, you so-called Cubans, you so-called North American Indians, you're the tribe tribe of Manasseh, and you're the tribe of Gad. All right? You so-called Seminole Indians, Indians, Argentinians, Chileans, you're the tribe of Naphtali. Not no damn Hawaiians, man. You Hawaiians are not the tribe of Naphtali, man. You Tongans are not the tribe of Naphtali. The tribe of Naphtali are the so-called indigenous Indians, the people that are descent from Argentina to Chile, all right? And you so-called Colombians and Uruguayans and you so-called Mexicans, you're the tribe of Asher and Issachar, all right? So let's continue on in the scriptures. This is Revelation 7 and 4. And I heard the number of them which were sealed, and there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. Verse 5, of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Gad was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Asher was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Naphtali was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Manasseh was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph was sealed 12,000. And Joseph was, when it speaks of Joseph, it's speaking of Ephraim, all right? Because he's the top tribe of the northern kingdom, all right? And of the tribe of Benjamin was sealed 12,000. Verse 9, after this I beheld and lo, a great multitude which no man can number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hand. Okay? Now that's the mixed multitude. Those are the Israelites born. Those are the Israelites that look like the rest of the nations. But they go back to these people on this side here. Those are the true Israelites, all right? Not all these nations. But when the Lord comes, the Lord's gonna separate all the Israelites out of those nations, man. And they speak about that in Matthew, and we're about to go get that. All right? So again, we speaking to the tribes of Israel, all right? Because that's who salvation has come for, man. The elect of Israel. Let me get that. This is St. Matthew, chapter 24, verse 23, verse 22. And except those days should be short, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days are short, because we're living in a time of great trouble, of great peril. You can't see it right now. You see people shopping, you see people going about their daily lives like everything is cool. But in the near future, in your lifetime, you're going to see horrible things happen, man, which is the Lord's judgment coming upon this wicked place you call America, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt, which is also called Babylon the Great in the scriptures, all right? And Assyria, among other names, okay? This place is about to be destroyed by nuclear fire. But before nuclear fire comes to this place, you're gonna have martial law. You're gonna have widespread upheaval all throughout America, race riots, famines, class riots, and then ultimately you're gonna have the RFID chip forcibly mandated on you people, man, because the dollar is about to collapse right along with America, man. And when the dollar collapses, then it's going to be upheavals, man. And they're going to bring in martial law. And they're going to start filling up some concentration camps, some prisons, okay? Those stadiums, all right? Those schools with you average Joe Americans, man. Because you don't know. You think everything's cool. You think everything's on the up and up, man. But if you watching what's going on globally, man, the third nuclear world war is being formulated, man. And you can laugh, but it ain't no joke, all right? I'm talking to your friend, man. You are laughing. It's not funny, man. This stuff is real. You in the military? What are you? You in the military? You in the army? Marines? Something like that, man. Whatever, man. Guess what? You military, man. You want over here. You want to fight people's men, man. You want to fight. It ain't about what you want to do, man. If you serving the so-called white man in the military, you got no choice. Okay? Unless the Most High put it on your spirit and get up out of there. And brings you up out of there. Okay? So if you're an Israelite, you see first and foremost, if any of you two see yourself on this sign right here, or what they call you today, you see yourself on this sign right here, what's your nationality? so-called Afro-American on your father's so-called blackness? All right, then you come from a tribe of people. What's your nationality?
Caucasian.
Like Irish?
Irish.
On your dad's side? Your dad Irish?
Dad's German, mother's Irish.
All right, so a lot of those people that you call Germans and Irish people, they go back to our people, even though they look like you. They're according to the scriptures tell our people who they are. That's what come out here and sit out there speaking like this, man. You coming out here and what for warning? Because I don't know if you know so-called black, Latino, Native American man, when your father's name, or you go back to these people on this sign, this word is to let you know that this is coming. Do not take it. If you take it, you will get death. Okay? If you go over there and fight this so-called war, you're going to die. Because this is going on. I forget 61 cars. If you go to war, or you like to grab, you tell these people like, look, that's right, conscience. Yeah, conscience is objective. So you can tell them, look, I'm not going to fight this war. I'm not going to go and go to war to die for you. Or I'm not going to take this hard fight and eat you. And they might say, oh, we're going to throw you in prison, we're going to kill you. I'd rather take death or prison before I take this ship. Because if you take this ship, it's a tracking device. And these missiles, right here, these missiles, they work off of tracking devices. And the RFID chip, millions and millions of Americans are going to take this ship, thinking that it's the way to eat, it's the way to get their paycheck. Okay? But we're telling you that they can't just force it. You got to turn this down or accept it. And we're telling you to deny it according to the scriptures. Because what they say, what the scriptures say, Revelation 13 and 16, it says this. This is what the Lord said. It's not my word. It's what the Lord said. He says, and the God, and you, Revelation 13 and 6, and he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that has a mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding know the number of the beast, where is the number of a man, and his number is 654. And that ain't talking about the little white guy named Damien, or the so-called devil underneath the ground. Because the so-called white man is supposed to be the scripture. He's the devil. The word devil means deceive. And this man is going to come to earth to deceive the whole nation, even the so-called black, Latino, Native American, Irish, German people, man. Okay? Because according to the scripture, we all have nationality. We all have nationality. We're not racist. We're not colored. Okay? Our nationality is see something inside you. Right? So-called white people, you're not white and red. It's red from the say if any man take this Revelation 13 and 14, and the third angel followed him saying in a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, righteous anger. And that's what this is. This is righteous anger from the Lord. America will be destroyed because of the wickedness that it perpetrates, not only amongst the world, but also on the children of Israel. Having us over here as slaves, having us over here as servants, okay, breaking our people, killing our people, unmercifully, okay, setting our people up to do the same to each other, all right, and amongst other things, the thing that happened to the so-called black, Latino, Native American, wasn't American taken to the so-called Native American? Yes, it was. And so America hasn't paid for that. It's a fact, and then there's different terrorists, like Jim Crow, civil rights, and all that other stuff, but nothing happened. So the Lord is going to destroy America in totality. So you, if you're in the military, that you need to pray to the Most High. But when you call God, his name is Yahweh. But when you call Jesus ignorantly, his name is not Yeshua, not Joshua, it's not Emmanuel, his name is Yahweh Shai. Okay, because Emmanuel is just a title which means the Lord is with us. Okay? So, which is Amuwa Allah in the Hebrew. Now, what I'm telling you is that they gonna force us on you in that military. Best believe this is coming. Y'all gonna be some of the first people to force to get. Because are you watching the news? You know what's going on globally? Like America, Russia's ties are being further and further broken. Now, back in Ezekiel, back in I had a scripture when I started speaking. Matthew 24 and 22. Matthew 24. Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And that's why you're seeing time is being sped up, man. You see it's already October 15th, you're already in the middle of the month. October just got here, man. We're already in the middle of the month, right? All the days are being sped up. Why is it doing that? Because the Lord said that the days aren't shortened, there wouldn't be no flesh to be saved. Because this man will kill everything, man. He already killing us with poison in the air, poison in the food, okay? Poison in your medicines, right? Constantly bringing death to you, man. And if Yahweh didn't come back, there would be no flesh to be saved. So the Lord's shortening these days up, man. Right? And he's not shortening it up for 2/3 sake. He's shortening it up for the elect's sake, that we may be saved, man. This is Romans, because that's what this is about. They don't tell you in the churches about the elect. They might mention 144,000, and when they mention it, they tell you that women are going to be the 144,000, which is off, man. There's going to be women a part of that mixed multitude, man. Men, women, and children, friends, family members of the prophets, man. Okay? They don't tell you that in the church. They tell you in the churches that everybody can be saved. When that's not true. According to the scriptures, salvation is only for the Israelites, man. All right? Romans 13 and 11. Salah. Romans 11 and 7. What then Israel have not obtained, that which he seeketh for, but the elect have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. So the rest were blinded. The elect have obtained what? The truth, man. That's what we out here bringing to the people. The truth, man. The truth about who you are, according to the scriptures, according to the word, the heavenly Father, according to the knowledge of the understanding. Because Rockefellers, they know who you are, man. They know exactly who you are, man. They know that they're Edomites, man. But they don't tell you that. They just have you walking around here like that one Jay came up here and said he was black. Black is a color. That's not a nationality. When you look at all these other nations, they got something to fall back to. They even got a land to call their own, man. The only people that don't have that are you people on this side, you so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, the true children of Yahshua, which means you are the prince of the power, man. And why don't we have an inheritance? Why don't we have anything? Going back to what we said in the beginning, we stopped following the laws, statutes, commandments, we broke his laws continually, and the Lord got upset with it, man, and turned his back on us, and took his name from us, took our heritage from us. Jeremiah. This is Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou even thyself shalt discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever, man. So the Lord discontinued us from our heritage. Even speaking to Jeremiah at the time, and at the time Jeremiah knew he was an Israelite. Jeremiah knew his heritage. He knew the name of the Lord. So when was Jeremiah going to discontinue from his heritage, man? When he came back here in a reincarnation, which he's here today, he got to be in the truth today. Now he knows who he is, man. Okay? Because this is a big deal. This is a big deal. The people, they may not believe that the heritage of the children of Israel is not a big thing, but it's a major thing, man. That's a major key. Starting off with the Lord's true name, which is Yahweh, and his son name is Yahweh Shai. We come out here to magnify that name, man. And how do we learn this? Through men, through apostles and elders who taught this same thing to us, man. And we, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, searched the scriptures, and then we came into the truth, you know? So, you know, this is about the elect. So, again, your pastors and teachers, they're not going to tell you about the elect. They're going to tell you that everybody could be saved. But according to the scriptures, everybody won't be saved saved, man. Salvation is only for Israel. Okay? We're going to get there. Okay? We're going to get there. It's Matthew chapter 1, verse 20. Matthew 1 and 20. 1 and 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahweh, for he shall save his people from their sins, man. Who are the Lord's people? Israel, man. Israelites, man. Who did the Lord come and speak to? He came and spoke to Israelites. Who did he send Paul to speak to? Israelites that was in a Gentile state of mind. Israelites that was like ourselves at one point in this world, living in a mind frame of Afro-American, Negro, colored, Latino, Native American, Cuban, Hispanic. Those are not nationalities, man. Okay? Those are Gentile states of mind. Following false gods, calling the Lord Jesus his Father God, calling on Muhammad, calling on Holy Christians and Mother Mary, all that other wickedness, man. Our people were in a Gentile state of mind back then as well as today. They don't know who they are. None of these nations know who they are, man. This is Isaiah 25 and 7. Isaiah 25 and 7. And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and a veil that is spread over all nations. All these nations have a veil over them. Who put that veil over them? The so-called white man, when he conquered each and every last one of them, took their lands, displaced them, and changed borders, you know? Because you people in the world, there are only 18 nations in this world, man. Everybody goes back to one of these nations through their father, man, through their forefathers. You so-called Chinese and you Koreans, you're the nation of Moab. You so-called Japanese, you're the nation of Ammon. You so-called Polynesians, Hawaiians, Tongans, Filipinos, Micronesians, you're the children of Japheth, man. That's your nationality. That's your biblical nationality. You so-called white people, you're not white. Calling yourselves Europeans, Germans, Britons, calling yourself Italians, and all that other madness. You're the nation of Edom. Okay? You're the nation of Edom. Edom, Idawanya means red. That's because the way your forefather looked as well as the way you look, man. And you got Edomites that look like us, man. And you got Jakes that look like Edomites, man. And so there's a veil over the people because the people don't know who they are. Okay? And so the Lord said he was going to destroy the face of the covering cast and the veil that is spread over all nations, man. Because the people have a covering cast and you nations, you got a veil over them, man. Okay? One of those other veils is that salvation is for the world. Well, it's not for the world, man. It's for the world of Israel, man. Israel is a world unto himself. We are a numerable multitude. Here in America, we've been called minorities, man. Whenever you look up the term minority, it describes what? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, man. Okay? This veil is covered over all people. It tells you that everybody can be saved. You could be a faggot, you could be a dyke, you could be a pedophile, but according to the scripture, that's not true. According to the scripture, you're not even going to inherit the kingdom, man. Okay, this is John 6, St. John, chapter 6. Because again, they don't teach you this in your churches. They don't teach you this in your synagogues. They don't teach you this nowhere, man, except here out here on the streets when you go hear wisdom, man. This is 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. And out here, you see these pride signs right here, because they got the legacy of the pride, so-called the celebration of sodomites, the celebration of sodomites, all right? Here in America, here in Hawaii, you got people out here who are sodomites, and they celebrate that shit, man. They got people telling you that those people are going to be saved. You see the majority of these people in churches are what? Homosexuals, lesbians, dykes, pedophiles, murderers, adulterers, effeminate men, lovers of themselves with mankind. You know, and the people in them church, they don't look this up. They don't look words up to see what those words meant in the Greek or the Hebrew. Okay, they just take it for face value. No understanding at all. Okay, further cover themselves with that veil, that darkness. Okay? But those people, they're not going to inherit the kingdom. The kingdom is only for the Israelites, man. And it's only for the elect in the beginning. Ultimately, all of Israel is going to inherit it, man. But it's going starting off with the elect, all right? So again, back to St. Matthew, verse 1 and 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, for he shall save his people from their sins. Why are these people, the Israelites, given a savior to save them from their sins? Because those are the ones that broke the law, statutes, and commandments. We are the ones that broke the law, statutes, and commandments. We are the ones who the law was given to. We are the ones that went into a contract and signed an agreement with Yahweh, the Most High, himself, man, through Moses and Mount Sinai. And we're given the laws, man. And the laws are not done away with, man. The laws are still in effect even to this very day, you know? So that's why we're coming out here to speak to the elect, to bring them back to righteousness, to the spirit power of Yahweh Shai, to have them start following the laws and commandments to the best of their ability, acknowledging the Most High, Yahweh Shai, bringing them again unto repentance, man. Okay, because that's who it's given for. This is Acts 5, the book of Acts. Chapter 5, verse 29. The book of Acts 5 and 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said, we ought to obey the Most High rather than men. The Most High, the God of our fathers, raised up Yahushua, whom ye slew and hang on a tree. Him have God exalted with his right hand to be a prince and a savior, for to give repentance unto Israel and forgiveness of sins, man. So that's what repentance is for, man. Here in this world, they tell you repentance for everybody, or in the Catholic doctrine, you gotta go see a white man, a pope, and express him your sins, and he give you forgiveness with the Hail Mary and all that other bull crap, man. But according to the scriptures, that ain't how you receive salvation, man. You gotta repent to the Most High through his son, Yahweh Shai, man. So that's what we out here to do, is to teach our people, man, to bring them understanding, to let them truly know who salvation is for. See, you don't believe that you're going to get out of this condition. You think you're free, you're not free. You're a slave right now, man. Right? You under a bond system, man, and you don't even know. You don't want to wake up to your truth, but eventually you're going to do it one way or another, man. Whether you hear it or forbid. Going back to Ezekiel, man. See, Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 4. Ezekiel 2 and 4. This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 4. But they are impudent children and stiff-hearted, which means hard-headed, and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them. Thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbid, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall they know that there have been a prophet amongst them. So we coming out here to speak this word, whether you hear it or forbid. Right now, you don't see crowds of people standing around here trying to hear the truth. When we do videos that don't got the so-called white man in the title or some wild stuff going on, you don't get that many hits. Nobody's trying to listen. But the elect gonna hear this word, because the Lord said his word doesn't go out void. Even though we prophesy to the air, it don't matter. This word is still going out, man. We still what? Giving diligence to make our election and call it short, man. You understand? So this is what we out here for, man. To speak, whether you hear it or forbid, to tell you, thus saith the Lord. Because it's not us that's going to do anything. You might hear us being boisterous and loud and authoritative and austere and sometimes even cool and chill and laid back. But guess what? It's not us that's going to do anything. It's the Most High Yahweh. His judgment is coming, and we here to proclaim it. Because the Lord doesn't do anything until he sends his prophets out to give you children of Israel and all you nations an opportunity to understand the judgment that's coming. So you can't say it didn't happen, nobody warned me, nobody told me. You don't got an excuse, man. This word is all over the internet. This word is all in every major city across the four corners of the globe. You can find a camp of great millstone picking up this word and speaking, man. Especially here in Babylon, what you call the word. Especially here, man. Okay? And we speak different languages. And when the Lord put that spirit on us, we're going to really speak different languages, man. Like the apostles did, man. Right? In Acts chapter 2. Okay? All right? Because our people, they don't know who they are. So again, it says, and they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbid, for they are rebellious people. You know what I'm saying? And you know your nationality? What's your nationality? Exactly, man. Whether these niggas gonna hear it or whether they gonna forbid it. You know? That's the truth. Keep going. You know? You know what I mean? Hey, what's your nationality?
Black, white.
What's your father, man?
God.
Your father's a so-called black man?
No, God.
No. He is our heavenly father. Yahweh is our heavenly father.
Yeah.
You know, but I ask you, what's your nationality according to your father's lineage, man? Like on your father's side, you so-called black man, right?
My dad is black.
Yeah. So you an Israelite, okay? You a son of the Most High, like you just said. The Most High is your father. Yes, he is. And his son, Yahweh Shai, the one you call Jesus, his name is Yahweh Shai. He our big brother. He's our big brother. He's your lineage.
You know a big name, Yashkara?
Yashkara? From where? Yeah, and I ain't never heard of him, man. But you an Israelite, man.
Keep going.
All right, man. So, again, whether our people are here to forbid, whether they're here to forbid, it doesn't matter, man. Because we out here to do a job, and it's our reasonable service. It's our reasonable service, man. You feel me? So, again, and whether they will hear or whether they will forbid, meaning listen or not listen, for they are a rebellious house. So it's no surprise when Jake don't listen to us or try to stop and really get edified. There's no surprise when Jake scoff, when Jake buck up. Because the Lord said, yeah, it's stiff-necked people, man. You know? Yet shall they know that there has been a prophet amongst them. So they're going to eventually know that it's been prophets amongst them, man. Speaking the truth. Starting off with the apostles and the elders of great millstone and men like myself, man. These people take pictures, but they don't know they're taking pictures of their future slave master. They smiling, they pointing, they giving the thumbs up. But guess what? We're going to have them. We're going to have them in slavery. We're going to have other people in slavery. America's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. Martial law is coming. Race riots is coming. The Most High, Yahweh Shai, judgment is going to fall upon this earth, man. Starting off with the children of Israel during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. See, this is what we coming out here to warn you about. But the people, they don't want to hear it. Coming out here to tell you your nationality. We come out here telling you the name of the Lord. We come out here telling you that you're the Lord's chosen people. They don't want to hear that. But you're going to know that there's a prophet been among you. Jeremiah 32. 28. Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. Is not America a great kingdom? It truly is. It's wicked as all get out of hell, but it's a great kingdom. And we here doing what? We're prophesying against it. We're telling you that it's going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. We're telling you about the wickedness that this place has perpetrated against the children of Israel. Right? Okay? We're telling you that, man. How America is founded on wickedness, man. How it perpetuates homosexuality, lesbianism, wickedness, transgenderism. That's all breaking the laws of the Lord. But you niggas be the first to say, oh, they ain't bothering me, so what? It don't matter. What you mean it don't matter, man? That's an evil, man. That's a wickedness that spreads, man. You know? And so again, they do what, man? They celebrate that shit out here, man. Like I showed you the pride symbol right here. I'm out here speaking, and as I speak, they got banners up here commemorating wickedness, man. But what the Lord say about pride, man? It says, this is Proverbs 6 and 17. Proverbs 6 and 17. Yep, Proverbs 6 and 17. I saw that 16. These 16s that the Lord hates. So when you people out here talking about the Lord loves, well, guess what? The Lord also hates too, man. He hates people, nations. He hates wickedness. And we're going to read, this is verse 16, Proverbs 6 and 16. These 16s doth the Lord hate. Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. A proud look. That's right. When you out here, these people give you nothing but proud looks like, you can't tell me nothing. I know the scriptures, I know God, I got a relationship with the Lord. That's what they say, right? A proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. And that's all that's been shed here in America, man. There's nothing but lies being propagated and spilled here in this world, man. So that's why we come in here to bring you the truth, man. Per the scriptures, man, the word of the Most High. A proud look, and hands that shed innocent blood. You're not throwing no white man's head, shed the innocent blood of the children of Israel, man. Even though the scripture said whoever died being innocent, whoever perished being innocent, which is nobody. But guess what? The so-called white man, you didn't have to do what you're doing. You still shedding the blood of the innocent, okay? Because even though you're killing 2/3 of our people, going to massacre 2/3 of our people, guess what, man? Those are the blood of the righteous, man. And it complains to the Lord daily, man. So the Lord hates pride, man. Okay? How much more? This is Proverbs 16 and 11. It's a lot. Proverbs 16 and 18. The pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. So we're telling you that America's going to be destroyed. We're telling you that this wicked ass place is going to be destroyed. And because of what? See? Because of the pride, man. You know? Anywhere a sodomite can walk freely and upright and doesn't have to be condemned for the wickedness that he or she is committing. That's pride, man. That's pride. You can't even say nothing against so-called, hey, don't film me. You can't even say anything against so-called homosexuals, man. So-called lesbians, man. The minute you speak up against that, you're going to be demonized, man. When the Lord says that's wickedness, that's an abomination, man. And their blood going to be upon their heads and their hands, man. You know? The Lord don't deal with pride, man. You know? So again, back to Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against both many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And are we not telling you that war is coming, man? See, they're not telling you average Americans that war is coming. They're not warning you about the nuclear war that's about to happen. They're not warning you about the nuclear destruction that's about to take place. They're not getting you geared up to run into these bunkers. They're not doing anything. You people gonna get caught off guard. You people not gonna know about the Third World War until missiles are in the air, man. But countries like Russia, they telling their people that nuclear war is coming, man. Gearing their people up, man. And Americans call that fear-mongering, but that's not fear-mongering, man. At least they telling their people the truth. You know? You people don't got no idea that nuclear war is coming. You people have no idea that there's going to be race riots all across America. You people got no idea that there's going to be a famine of food here, man. There's only 3 days worth of food left in your supermarkets, man. When you get a whole bunch of people shopping and trying to get food in a hurry, man. And you seen the inkling of that during the Hurricane Matthew, man. You had women in the supermarkets fighting each other for water. How much more for food? How much more for water? And all you people that serving this white man in his military, you're gonna die in your uniform, man. You're gonna be fucking destroyed. Okay? Death to America, man. Death to America, man. For all the wickedness. Death to the so-called white man. For all your wickedness, man. And you're not innocent, man. None of you are innocent, man. Your forefathers destroyed a whole nation of people to get America and brought a whole other nation of people over here to destroy them and force them into hardcore labor, man. And you don't make no regard for that. You know? You thought you were just putting niggas in slavery. You thought you was just killing Indians, man. But guess what? Those are the children of Israel, man. That was the effort of the Most High. Okay? And this is Zechariah 2:8. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. Zechariah 2:8. Zechariah chapter 2, verse 8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, after the glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. Okay? For he that toucheth you, toucheth the apple of his eye. So everybody that touch these people on this side here, that continue to touch you people, you so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, Mexicans on this side here, guess what? They don't know that they touching the apple of the Lord's eye. Whenever one of these Edomites kill one of you 2/3 niggas out here, man, guess what, man? He's still killing. He might be killing a nigga on this side, but you ultimately killing or destroying, touching the apple of the Most High's eye, man. That's what the nation of Israel is, man. Y'all people thought we were just niggas. Y'all thought we were just spits. Y'all thought we were just Indians, man. Y'all thought we were just tomahawks, man. Guess what, man? We the apple of the Lord's eye. We the children of Israel, man. Okay? Y'all don't recognize it. Y'all don't show no mercy, man. Y'all don't show y'all don't show anything to these children but wickedness, man. Death and destruction. But soon, y'all gonna be on your hands and knees, man. Praising the children of Israel, man. Start with your elite. You're gonna be on the ground. You're gonna be begging us, man. You're gonna be bowing down to the same people that you call niggas, the same people that you call spits, the same people that you call worthless, the same people that you call animals. Y'all gonna be bowing down to us, man. Okay? Y'all gonna be done, man. Okay? Okay? Because of what you've done to us, man. Select. This is Nahum 3-1. Nahum 3-1. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. That bloody city is America, man. America's that golden city, that city that's unwalled, that city with no gates. This is that bloody city, man. How is America set up, man? Through bloodshed, man. Through bloodshed. This is man. You got women with women and shit. What kind of wicked shit is that, bruh? You black bitches love being gay, man. You love that shit, man. That fucking pride, man. Woe to the bloody city, it is full of lies and robbery. That's America, man. And the prey departeth not. The prey departeth not. Right? We ain't going nowhere. We still being destroyed every day. Every day, you want this sign here, man. Romans 1:24, wherefore he gave them up to uncleanness through the lust of their own hearts, dishonoring their bodies between themselves, who changed the truth into a lie and worship and serve the Christian more than the creator, lest forever amen. For this cause he gave them unto vile affection, even their women did change the natural use of their bodies. All right, I'll take that. Even the women did change the natural use of their bodies. You got black bald-headed bitches with fucking pants on, man. You a fucking disgrace, man. If you a lesbian, you a goddamn dyke, you a disgrace, man. If you one of our people on this side here, you a disgrace, man. If you a homosexual, if you a pedophile, you a disgrace, man. That's a vile and unnatural affection, man. But here, this place is full of lies and robbery. It tell you that a woman can marry a woman, she can make any decision she wants, she can do whatever she please. This place tell you that two men can marry one another, and they can adopt a child. Two men can marry one another and commit acts of sodomy on one another, and it's cool, man. Y'all accept that, man. That's unacceptable, man. To the Most High, to the God of the Bible, the God of the Israelites, that's unacceptable, man. A man was made to marry a woman, man. Because what? They bring forth life, man. What is you bringing out of homosexuality, man? And lesbianism? Nothing but death. And they not talking about that. You niggas accept anything, man. As long as the so-called white man tell you, oh, I'm sorry, you accept it, man. He don't give you nothing for your destruction, man. But more destruction, man. You feel me? And we being oppressed. You think that us having to live here amongst sodomites and murderers and pedophiles and liars, you think that's a comfortable thing? That's not comfortable for us, man. All right? That's not acceptable for the men of the Lord, man. Having to sit through pride fest all throughout the earth, you know? Being caught up in darkness, being ruled over, having our women ruling over us, man, that's unacceptable, man. If you're an Israelite man, a so-called black, Latino, Native American man, your woman ain't supposed to rule over you, Jack.
A queen makes a king.
No, she ain't no damn queen, man.
Whoa.
I ain't talking, I don't know you, bro.
Hey, but hey, I
don't know you, bro.
You what she wanted me.
I don't know you. So when I'm speaking of generality.
I'm speaking of generality. That's my
okay.
Queen.
The woman's not a queen, though. According to the scripture.
Okay, that's fucking someone else.
Why you getting mad, bro? I'm telling you the truth. Again, the women are not queens, man. Ain't no queens, man. The women don't make the men. The man makes the woman. Okay? Hey, back in Ezekiel, bro. Back in Ezekiel 2. Back in Ezekiel 2 and 5. And they, whether they will have or whether they will forbid, for they are a rebellious house. Yet shall know that there have been a prophet amongst them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. I ain't afraid of you. We're not afraid of you, bro. You try to flex on me, and I'm telling you the truth. My woman don't rule over me, man. I rule my woman, man. But the women here, she out of control. She out of order. You gonna catch hell by your woman. You gonna get put to death behind your woman, your queen. What's up with that, bro? Why you don't want to be a king, man? Nobody tells a king what to do, man. Nobody orders a king around, man. A king orders people around, man. A king is over his woman, man. We're not with that philosophy that your woman is next to you. She's not equal to you. She's a help. She's a helpmate for you. She's supposed to help you get things accomplished, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. And Jake didn't allow me to finish with speaking. He just jumped back. Our women may not be queens, but they're princesses. And we treat them like princesses, man. We love our women, man. We respect our women, but we don't let our women rule over us, man. That's a no-go, man. Hey, this is Isaiah 3. Isaiah chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the ways of thy paths. So they that lead us, which is our women, they cause us to err. They take us away from worshiping the Lord. They bring up wicked philosophies, okay? They bring in damnable wickedness, man. They bring in sin with them. But these are the women that's leading the house, that's leading you so-called Negroes and Native Americans and Hispanics in your community, man. Your community is in a disarray. Your community is being destroyed every day. The so-called black woman, she's the chief abortionist on the earth, man. Killed over 15.5 million of her own people through her nasty-ass womb, right? And a Hispanic woman is right behind her. That's what it's right. Right? But she's your queen. She calls you the earth. Children rule over you, man. The so-called white man is a child, man. A devious individual, man. A mischievous individual, man. They oppress you every day. But you get mad because we telling you what it is, bro. And again, the Lord told us, be not afraid of them, man. Don't be afraid of their words. The Lord said in Ezekiel 3:6, and thou, son of man, be not afraid of them. Be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and though thou dwellest among scorpions, be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. You Jake like, you should have seen Jake's face, man. He was mad. He was mad. He was angry, man. Because I told him his woman's not a queen. And I wasn't even talking to him. I was just speaking in general, but he took it to offense. And when I broke it down to him, I was speaking in generality. He said, in generality, come on, man. Come on, niggas. Come on, man. Read, look the shit up, man. Have some balls, man. Be a man. Because that's what the Lord requires out of these people on this side here. His sons, man. He requires us to be men. Okay? This is Isaiah 46 and 8. Isaiah 46 and 8. Isaiah 46 and 8. Into mind, O ye transgressors. That's right, the Lord telling us to remember this. Remember what's going on. And to show ourselves to be men. O ye transgressors, because we transgress the law. Us and our forefathers transgress the Heavenly Father's laws. Okay? So we remember ourselves to be men. Again, we're not letting our women rule over us. Again, we're not telling our women that they don't matter. But to a point they don't. And to a point they do. You know? But you need understanding to understand which way to go about that. You feel me? I'm not going to put my woman on no pedestal because she's something she's not, man. Because I'm lying. Not only to her, but myself. Right? You feel me? That's not something we're supposed to do. We're supposed to tell our people the truth, remember ourselves, and show ourselves to be men. You know? Right? See, that's the problem with Jake, man. Jake don't want to be awoke, man. Jake rebellious people. Read about it in Ezekiel, man. Jake come up here with the ice grill, flex on you. Come on, bro, chill. You, like, just like you may claim I don't know who I'm dealing with, you don't know who you're dealing with, man. You don't know what brothers got on their chest or their mind, or what kind of spirit that the Lord had put on a brother to, you know what I mean, if they had to go there. We spiritual men. I'm not being carnal. I'm over here, I'm just speaking, bro. You don't like what's being said, always go up the street, bro. But the word going here, you're going to hear a word in front of you and in behind you, right? This is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. Isaiah 30 and 21. And it's the kicker because, see, I'm reading out of the scripture. You'll say you believe, but when I read it, Jake ain't got no time. Jake be like, nah, I'm good. I'm all right. Okay. Isaiah chapter 30. Isaiah 30 and Isaiah 30 and 20. And though the Lord give thee the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. So in this truth, we catch affliction and adversity, the waters of affliction, adversity, but we're not being moved up the corners, we're not being moved up the street. We staying tall for the Most High, everybody do that with time. Right? Because you're going to see a teacher, whether you want to or not. You're going to hear the voice of the Lord. And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore. Jake, we catch hell at home. We might not even be feeling strong enough to come out here, but the Lord still give us the spirit and he bring us out here. And thine ears, it says, but thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So you're going to see us, man. Starting off with the apostles and the elders, man. You see them out there every weekend, weekday out. Every week. Whatever's going on with them, whatever affliction they suffer, whatever adversity they're going through, they out there. And the brothers on Dell do the same thing, right? Thine ears shall hear a word behind thee saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. That's what we're doing. We're telling you that this is the way to salvation, man. The way to true freedom. The way to breaking your bonds that you in, man. The way to knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. This is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn to the left. Okay? So wherever you turn to the right or the left, you're going to hear this word, man. You're going to hear this truth. Okay? If you got a question, you're going to get an answer. A spiritual answer. Through the scriptures, man. Go through the scriptures, man. Okay? Right? All right? It says, ye shall defile also the covering and the graven image. Oh, that's pretty much it right there. This is Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore, thus said the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise his word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, and stay therein. That's right. When you ain't listening to this word, when you're not trying to seek the truth from both sides, when you ignoring this word, you despise it. You despise this word. And you trust it in oppression. You think the white man's gonna, one day he's gonna turn a new coat and he's gonna be all good to you, man? You think the white woman is gonna accept you? The white child is gonna accept you into his nation? You think that these other nations are gonna one day turn the leaf and be peaceful with you, man? You trusting in oppression, man. You talking about what you gonna do 5 and 10 years from now? You trusting in oppression, man. Because ye despise his word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay there, but you staying there. You don't want to move from your current state, man. You don't want to move from that. You just think that you are African and your woman's a queen, you a king. You only fooling yourself, man. That you free. You only fooling yourself. Okay? And trust in oppression and perverseness is right. There's nothing but perverseness in this world, man. Against the homosexuality, lesbianism, pedophilia, that's perverse, man. Wicked thoughts, worshiping idols, that's perverseness, man. But you trust in that. Rather than obey the Most High, you niggas obey a rock in the middle of the desert and call it Islam, man. You niggas you niggas and you Hispanic, you speaks, you will sit in the church and worship an idol, man, a false idol, man. Whether they come back to the Lord, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Okay? Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breakings coming suddenly at an instant. That's right, because when this destruction comes, for you it's gonna come out in an instant, man. Oh man, this just came out of nowhere. What's going on? The economy gonna collapse, race riots gonna be all in the street, people gonna be dying left and right, man, from sicknesses, man. For you, it's gonna come out of nowhere. As a breach, as a wall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant. He shall break it as breaking the potter's vessel, that is broken in pieces. He shall not spare, so that there shall not be found any bursting of it. Shear to take fire from the earth, or to take water withal out the pit. For thus said the Lord power, the Holy One of Israel, and returning in rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and confidence shall be strengthened. And ye will not. Some of you have to say, some of you are cast out. You would not. You would not hear it. You would not adhere. Right? How many Jakes can walk by? How many so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans walk by and just, he just speaking some bullshit. He reading out of that white man's book. When the scriptures condemn the so-called white man, left and right, man, up and down, all throughout, in and out. But you wouldn't understand that. Jeremiah, chapter 30. Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. He that shall be saved out of it is the elect. Right? The time of Jacob's trouble is coming, man. Mass destruction brings people on this sign here, man. First and foremost, man. You know? And Jake already catching hell in Del and Venezuela and the Caribbean. It's only a matter of time before it comes here to America. And when it comes here to America, it's going to be great, man. It's going to be greater than that, what's going on in these other nations, man. Wherever you Jakes primarily dwell at, man, it's going to be hell for you, man. But the scriptures say, he shall be saved out of it, and the he that shall be saved out of it is the elect, man. All right? The elect. Okay? right? Okay? So that's what we had to tell you. That's what we had to break down to you to give you a true understanding. But you would not. You know? Right now you got all kinds of stuff going on in the earth, man. You got Russia gearing up for nuclear war. You got America and NATO gearing up for nuclear war. But you people walking around like it's another sunny day in good old Hawaii, man. US of A, man. You're not worried about nothing, man. Financial collapse is imminent. You don't see it happening, man. Because the stores are still open. But soon, all of this is going to be done away with. So that's why the Lord said in Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 1, it says this. Okay? Y'all know y'all Israelites, bro?
I'm not religious.
No, it's not about religion, bro. It's about your nationality. That's again, man, whether they were here or for beard, man. Meanwhile, you niggas walk around tattooed up, pants off your ass, don't know who you are, you blind to the fact that you the Israelites, and the first thing that come out your mouth, I'm not religious. Neither am I. This ain't about religion, man. This is about your nationality. We're trying to tell you, black Latinos and Americans, you the Israelites, bro. You a special people, bro. You don't want to hear that, man. You niggas love being slaves, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I really don't, man. But then again, I'm being facetious, man. Because I get it. 2/3 of you are ignorant, man. 2/3 of you are blind, man. 2/3 of you is not given to know this word, man. You feel me? Ecclesiastes 12:1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. When you old, when you sick, when you in jail book, when you get 40, 50 years, but still in a Snickers bar, you know, it is shit. The Lord gotta destroy this place, man. The white man, woman, child, you gotta go, man. You gotta go, you so-called white men, women, and children. You 2/3, you gotta go, man. Remember the Lord, remember thy Creator in the days of thy youth. Okay? While the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. When thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So again, the Lord saying, remember the Lord in the days of your youth, man. When you still got some strength in your spirit, man. Before the evil days draw nigh. Right? Before you say you don't have no joy in the days no more, man. All right? Before the evil days draw nigh. Okay? Before the hard times come, remember the Lord. Because the Lord said in the day of your affliction, you're going to seek the Lord early, man. But he's going to laugh at you, man. He's going to laugh at you in your calamity, man. And so as his elect, we're going to laugh at you too, man. We're going to tell you I told you so, man. Okay? When you out here foaming at the mouth because you ain't drink water in a week, over a week, you probably was dead. When you looking for death, you can't find it. When you looking for food, when you eating your children, we're going to laugh at you, man. And we won't be looked at as a crazy one. Well, crazy. No, you crazy, man. But we told you how to get out of it, man. But you ain't want to hear it. You ain't want to remember your Creator. Right? While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars do not dark, nor the clouds return after the rain. And that's talking about knowledge, wisdom, understanding. There's going to come a time where there's going to be a famine of this word, man. Before it's a famine of food, there's going to be a famine of the word of the Lord. But you don't understand it. You proud and you spout, man. You got your job, you got your clothes, you got your family, You got your so-called security. You good, you know everything, right? But we're telling you that that's going to come to an end. The happy days are about to end, okay? Because in the days when the keepers of the houses shall tremble, and strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few. So that's the job, man. You lost, nigga. You robbing your car, you lost. Y'all hope the Lord kill you, nigga. I hope you die in a car crash, nigga. Hey, that's Jake, though, man. Hey, that's Jake. Jake yell out his car. Hey, nigga. Hey, yo, you lost. How am I lost? I know who I am. I know my nationality. I know the name of the Lord. I'm being protected. I'm out here speaking the truth. I'm not lost. You lost, man. But a foolish man speaking things he don't know about, man. You know, righteousness is foolishness to a wicked person, man. You feel me? I'm lost. This nigga riding around in this car with his seat down. He don't know if he gonna make it home tonight, man. You know? Scoffing, man. He ain't even heard nothing I was saying. He just scoffing, man. But it's gonna come a time where all that's gonna stop. All you scoffing ass niggas, that's gonna stop one day, man. One day real soon, man. All that coming up against the men of the Lord, all that being prideful, all that contention and disorder that you bring, that's gonna cease, man. Because it's gonna come a day when you strong men, you so-called thug niggas, you killers, you gangsters, you're gonna be on the floor, bowing, crying, man, screaming for your moms. And her fat ass ain't gonna be able to save you, man. Your mom ain't gonna be able to save you. Your grandmom ain't gonna be able to save you. Okay? Your idol's not gonna be able to save you, man. Your job, your security, all that's gonna be done away with, man. There's gonna be hell out here, man. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voices of the birds. That's right, because all this is gonna be done away with, man. All the high-end fashion, all the cheap goods, the merchandise, all these stores gonna be closed. All these lights that's out here, that's gonna be shut off, man. And it's gonna cease, man. Okay? And the door shall be shut in the street when the sound of the grinding is low. He shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. And you see that right now, man. All the daughters of music are super low, man. You listen to Rihanna, Beyonce, all that trash. Music ain't got no soul. Because niggas just sold it. You know? You niggas rapping about selling drugs, killing each other, man. Your music don't got no message, no good message. Only message it got is about wickedness, how to do some more wickedness, how to get some bands, chasing a bag. That's your problem now. You chasing a bag. Here it is, Esau, he's the bad man. He giving out bags, man. He got the bank. He make money. When I say make, I mean he created out of thin air. Digits, man. You niggas chasing a bag. You chasing a dream. When we bringing you reality, man. We bringing you righteousness, man. But you call us lost, man. Makes no sense, man. Soon we gonna be the men that die, man. Soon all these women that look like something, they gonna be concubines to the men of the Lord, man. You girls gonna be lined up, waiting to get popped, man. By one of the men of the Lord. Right? Because the Lord gonna make us more precious than fine gold. Okay? It's Isaiah 13 and 12. 13 and 12. Isaiah 13 and 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold of wedge of Ophir. So all these women, they're gonna look at the men of the Lord as precious, man. You know? They're gonna look at the men of the Lord as precious, man. They ain't gonna be looking at no thug-nificent ass nigga, Thug Brown, gangster Don, all that up. They ain't gonna be looking for that, man. Because they gonna be dead in a war. Or for the martial law, the pestilence, man. We gonna be alive, man. We gonna be a covering place from the wind, man. You know? Isaiah 32 and 2. Isaiah 32 and 2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land. And that's what America's about to be, a weary land, man. A man of the Lord. You know? Because we got a great reward coming for us to be endured to the end, man. Lord, woman, Yahweh Shemashah, Ratazai, man. We endured to the end. We got a great reward following us, man. You know? We got a great reward. You know? And that's going to start off. This is Isaiah chapter 4. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach, man. So in that day, 7 women, that's a complete number of women, going to take hold of one man of the Lord. And they're going to tell them, look, man, we'll eat our own food, wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by our name. How women going to be called by your name? How you going to wear that name? Sex, man. Popular, man. So brothers, we ain't gotta worry about not having a woman on this side or a stable woman on this side, man. Because in that day, 7 women gonna take hold of us, man. A complete number of women, man. And they all gonna be down with the get down, man. Right? They all gonna be down with the get down, man. They're not gonna have a problem with one another, man. They gonna want to be safe, man. They're not gonna look for Tyrone, Raheem, Jose, Ricardo. They're going to be looking for men of the Lord, man. Right? In that day. Because that's going to be a terrible time, man. Especially for you women that look like something, man. Your beauty going to become a curse, man. You're going to be trying to hide out, man. You're not going to have no clothes, no food to eat. You're going to be dirty. You're going to be catching hell. You may have kids. And that day, matter of fact, Isaiah 3:25, thy men shall fall by the sword, and the mighty in the war. So all your men, all your mighty, they're gonna fall in the war, man. Shall fall in the war, and her gate shall lament it and mourn, and she being desolate shall sit upon the ground. She's gonna be sitting on the ground, rock the table forward. Oh my God, somebody please help me. Please give me some help. Lord, Lord, Lord. Right? And that day, she gonna be crying for a man of the Lord. And that day, 7 women gonna take hold of one man, saying we gonna eat our own food, wear our own apparel, only let us be called by our name, take away our reproach, man. And that reproach is gonna be that hell that's coming, man. You know? We got some great times coming for the men of the Lord, man. This Revelations 11. Revelations 11 and 8. Yeah, 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and my wrath was done. In the time of the dead that they should be judged, and that thou shouldst give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name. Small and great, small and great. So the Lord's going to give a reward to the men that fear his name, which the Lord's name is Yahweh, and his son's name is Yahweh Shai. And to the servants, man, the prophets, that's what we are. Right? And what you think that great reward going to be, man? That great reward is going to be salvation, first and foremost, man. Then that reward's going to be a crown on our head. This is second address. Whom I cannot number, and they all praise the Lord with songs. And in the midst of them there was a young man of high stature, taller than all the rest, and upon every one of their heads he set a crown, and was more exalted, which I marveled at great. That's right. So Yahweh Shai, we endure to the end. Yahweh Shai gonna put a crown on our heads, man, because we stay so stiff for his name. You know? All right, and Ezra, he saw this in a vision, man. He saw this in a vision. All right? So I asked the angel and said, Sir, what are these? Verse 45. And he answered and said unto me, These be they that have put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and have confessed the name of the Most High. Now are they crowned and receive palms. That's right. So we confess in the Most High, Yahweh Shai's name. And we stay installed and stiff, man, amongst great adversity, man. Because this is a great honor to be able to do this, man. Yes, it's a reasonable service, man. But it's also a great honor, man. And one day soon, Yahweh Shai Mashiach is going to reward us. We endure to the end with crowns on our heads, man. And with the gift of the kingdom, man. Ultimately with salvation, man. And life immortal, man. Meaning we're not going to die. Our children are not going to die anymore. Our women are not going to die anymore. Our women are going to be all righteous. Our children are going to be all righteous. We are going to be all righteous with the Most High, Yahweh Shai. Isaiah chapter 60. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 21. Thy people also shall be all righteous. They shall inherit the land forever. The rent of my planting, the work of my hands. Yo, what's up, bro? The work of my hands, that I may be glorified. That's right. That Yahweh Shai may be glorified, man. Right? You don't want that, man. You want to live forever, right? You don't want to die, right? They don't want to die, man. You know? Okay? So the scriptures say all our people gonna be righteous, man. Even the 2/3 that's acting up right now. 2/3 of our people that's killing each other, shooting each other, homosexuals, lesbians, don't want to come out of that wickedness, want to trust in oppression. Guess what? Ultimately, they gonna come back in the kingdom, and they all gonna be righteous, man. So says the Most High. That's a beautiful thing, man. So we got a great thing coming for us. We endure to the end and keep pressing on, man. Staying strong in this truth, man. Staying strong in this truth, man. It's a beautiful Did not the apostles, when they got beat up, when they got jumped for the name of Yahweh, they celebrated, man. And we do the same thing, man. You know, we catch hell, demons jump on us, try to prevent us from coming out here, preaching the truth. You got demons that used to be down with the truth, then they get out, and then they want to speak evil. But guess what, man? You can speak evil all you want. You're not coming up against the men of the Lord. You're coming up against the Yahweh when you come against the men of the Lord, man. You're coming up against the power, man. Right? This is an honorable thing, man. This is This is 2 Timothy 2:3. Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahweh Mashiach. Right? So we got to endure hardness, man. What is that hardness? Hey, we might not have money. We might be destitute. We might be in straits, man. We're supposed to endure that, man. We might be getting rebuked for something that we did in this life for the last. We got to, hey, it's ultimately to teach us a lesson. We got to be hard and endure hardness as a soldier of Yahweh Mashiach. No man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be his soldier. Yahweh Mashiach chose us to be soldiers, man. Out of all the people that's in Israel, man, all the Israelites are on the earth, man. He called us into the truth, man. Lord would have chose us for salvation from the beginning of time. No man that war entangling himself with the fears of this life. So we're not entangling ourselves with the fears of this life. And you so-called white people are the goddamn devil. And you're going into slavery head first. But we're not entangling with things in this world, bro. We're not. We're not entangling ourselves with things in this world. We're not worried about the next football game. We ain't worried about the next Jordans. We ain't worried about the new Beyonce. We ain't worried about how you feel. We ain't worried about what you say. Because we got our eye on the prize, man. And we soldiers, man. We disciplined in this life. We stand proud of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. And if a man also strive for a master, yet is he not crowned except he strive lawfully, man. You know? So, hey, man, it's a beautiful times coming, man. Even though hell is coming, man, for the men of the Lord, when we go to the end and we keep pressing on, man, it's a great reward, man. Our names gonna be ringing like bells, man. The Lord gonna give us fame where we was put to shame at, man. And that's in the scriptures. You know? He's gonna give us spiritual powers, ultimately salvation, and that beautiful crown, man. Which is gonna be glorious, man. New bodies, man. You know? You got a question, Jake? You got a question? Yeah, man, so with that, man, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders, the great millstone for teaching the word of truth and sincerity. Shalom to my fellow Akim across the four corners of the globe, doing the same, preaching the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity, and holding fast to what we learned, not giving up. Salutations, man. Okay? Keep pressing on. Don't give up. You better not give up. Keep pressing on and give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and honor our elders and apostles that's been set over us, man, by Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. So with that, shalom.